This is Shokora Zouheikyoku, aka Chocomint, and welcome back to our Let's Play of EDDA Cafe. In the last episode, we come to a point of choice between whether to leave that place of after the place where she met her boyfriend again, or stay there forever and risk losing her existence. So that is a very difficult choice to have. She manages to meet her boyfriend again, and that leads to her wanting to stay. So this time we will see the results of our choices. Whether which one is better than which, I don't know. So let's continue to see whether we will open the door and leave or close the door and stay. In my own opinion, I think it's better for her to leave. Like, there should be a reason why they ask her to leave and not stay here. Right? Like, what if she stay there, nothing changes at all? Like, she's kind of like, I imagine it's like in a coma or some sort. So she'll stay inside her own dream forever. It's like something like lying to herself, but that sounds really dark, and this game is really cute and nice. So hopefully that's not what it is. Maybe it become another reality. So instead of her previous world, this world will be the reality where she'll be with her boyfriend. Or a novel's potential is that, okay, I won't make more theory, which is gonna be a bit dark. Maybe because I watch too much horror games. But let's try open the door and leave first, because that sounds like a safe choice. With EDDA's magic, I was able to come back to this moment and meet Alex once again. I don't know whether this place is just an illusion or not, but I'm pretty sure I have to make my decision now, no matter what. I look at Alex once more, at the sad smile on his face. He finally managed to muster up the courage to tell me the truth, the one thing he couldn't do in the past. Back then, what did he expect from me? Did he expect me to just accept it and let him go? But now that I finally know the truth, what should I do? I look at the bracelet I'm holding tightly in my palm, the witness of my guilt, regret, and loss. But now I have a second chance. Through EDDA, I've seen everything I couldn't see back then. In the end, what kind of end was it that I wished for? What was the truth I sought from all of this in the first place? Alex was right when he said I had to forgive myself and move on. Taka reminded me of that too. People make mistakes. I should have understood that better. You won't thrive in your life if you're still trapped in the past. And making mistakes once doesn't mean you don't deserve love and happiness for the rest of your life. Many people still care about you and your happiness. I should remember that too. Yes, I've made up my mind. For myself, for the people I treasure, for my tomorrow. I came to this place not to grieve or get Alex back, People only have one life, and we should live it to the fullest. I should have understood that better. I have to move forward. I look at the wooden door right in front of me. My hand is still holding the handle, ready to turn it and step through. But before that, I release my grip and walk towards Alex. And I must have felt my resolution, because the frozen time begins moving once again. Alex. Yes. To tell you the truth, I was broken. I felt disgusted with myself after what happened. After all the words I said to you, I was ashamed of myself. Mina, what? This might sound ridiculous, but please let me finish. Despite his obvious confusion, Alex nods her head slightly. I'm sorry. I don't know what you've been through. I want to believe that everything you said before was a lie, or that I misheard you, but it's the truth. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's okay, Mina. I understand. There's no way I can ask you to keep me company through all the things I'll be going through. But I felt you, Alex, back then. I was selfish for not trying to understand you. I was too naive and thought only on myself and didn't ask you for your reasons. Maybe if I could have kept myself calm and asked you the reasons back then, the results would have been different. Now, after hearing all this directly from you, I wish I could have stayed with you or done something to lessen your pain, but it's too late. It's impossible for me. I can't turn back time and bring you back with me to the present, because the you in my time is already gone. I can't say those words. I just bite my lower lip and feel more tears gush forth from my eyes. That's why, here, I want to say something to you properly. Maybe it will ease your heart. I just want to say thank you for everything. I was glad to hear everything directly from you, the truth I always wanted to know. I can see he's still confused, but I know I can't tell him about his future. Taku said this place was based on my memories about him and that day, but I hope the future will be different here. I hope this time, everyone will finally find their happiness. I take out the broken bracelet and put it in his open palm. Mina, I meant to give you this bracelet on Valentine's Day, but I ended up getting mad at you on that day. Huh? I know this sounds strange, and you must have so many questions, but I hope something changes now. Alex, promise me that you will talk to her. Tell her everything, the same way you told me. Don't let her suffer misunderstandings, guilt, and regret. It's really frustrating to know how miserable you are when you lose someone. I don't want it to happen to either of you. What do you mean by her? I ignore his question. I don't have the time to explain about the other me that might exist here. I'm okay now, Alex. Like you said, forgive yourself first and then move forward. I'm really sad because when I return, you won't be there anymore. But now, everything is clear. The only thing I can do now is to lift my head and face forward. And at least I could see you once more, hear your explanation, and say goodbye to you properly. Yes, this time I'll say it properly to you. Mina. I'm still holding the palm of his hand that's cradling the bracelet. I can feel his trembling hands. I'm sure he's still really lost right now, but I have to do this. I hold his hand tightly and stroke it slowly. Yes, I'll remember this. Now I have new memories about him. Alex. Yes. Thank you again for reminding me to forgive myself and to not lose hope. This white tulip you bought for me, I'm really grateful for it. Remember, be honest with your feelings and have faith in the bond you share. You both promised to share everything, even the pain. Didn't the both of you promise to be happy? I need to correct my words. I mean, we promised to be happy. I'm sorry about everything that's happened, and I have to go now. Go? To where? What do you mean, Mina? I don't understand. I love you. I really, really love you until we meet again. Mina! In the end, that was the choice you made. You've listened to his reasons. After understanding him, you tried to accept everything. You didn't dwell on your past anymore. You decided to live your life to the fullest with everything you have. Just like EDDA predicted. What do we have here? Mina's tomorrow. A rainbow cake with white icing and a tulip-shaped piece of white chocolate. Wait, what? Oh, that's it looks really delicious actually. Wow. But never mind that. That's a really nice looking cake. And there's the white tulip. Interesting. Mina's connection with Alex and everyone who cares about her. The moments of happiness and sadness with the people dear to her. And her hope for a bright future. Everything is combined in the multicolored rainbow. And the white tulip shows that she has forgiven Alex and herself, and is ready for a new beginning. So this is your answer. I'm happy for you.
Another customer?
Shall we go then?
Welcome to EDDA.
Yes. Nice. So this is the end. One ending for EDDA. Oh, it changed. It changed. I see it. I see it. Oh, that's really nice. I'm not sure if the sign is closed or open. Maybe it was open, but because of this ending, it changed the menu screen, which looks different. She is wearing different clothing, looking really happy, and her friend is also wearing different clothing. So this is kind of a hopeful ending, I guess. So that's the I guess that's the kind of good ending, but it's also kind of sad at the same time, since it is a kind of tragedy at the beginning, since her boyfriend has passed away. So this time we would choose to close the door and stay. With EDDA's magic, I was able to come back to this moment and meet Alex once again. I don't know whether this place is just an illusion or not, but I'm really sure I have to make my decision now, no matter what. I look at Alex once more, at the sad smile on his face. He finally managed to muster up the courage to tell me the truth, the one thing he couldn't do in the past. Back then, what did he expect from me? Did he expect me to just accept it and let him go? I wonder if I can skip this. Nope. But now that I finally know the truth, what should I do? I look at the bracelet I'm holding tightly in my palm, the weakness of my guilt, regret, and loss. But now I have a second chance. Through EDDA, I've seen everything I couldn't see back then. In the end, what kind of end was it that I wished for? What was the truth I sought from all of this in the first place? Alex was right when he said I had to forgive myself and move on. Taku reminded me of that too. People make mistakes. I should have understood that better. You won't thrive in your life if you're still trapped in the past. And making mistakes once doesn't mean you don't deserve love and happiness for the rest of your life. Many people still care about you and your happiness. I should remember that too. Yes, I've made up my mind. For myself. For the people I treasure. For my tomorrow. And my tomorrow is with him. I look at the wooden door right in front of me. My hand is still holding the handle, ready to turn it and step through. But all I do is smile. It's a smile I haven't shown to anyone for almost 2 years. A sincere smile straight from the heart. Without any hesitation, I release my grip on the handle and walk towards Alex. EDDA must have felt my resolution, because the frozen time begins moving once again. Alex. Yes? If I say I want to stay with you, will you allow that? Huh? Stay? Don't be ridiculous. Mina, didn't you hear what I said? I don't care. I don't care about that at all. I just want to help you. Didn't we make a promise to not let anything break us apart? I'm grateful that you've explained everything to me now, unlike back then. Do you know how painful it was to not know the truth? To sink deep into darkness? Guilt, regret, and loss have daunted me every day since the day I lost you. You left me without saying anything. I don't want to feel that again. And don't you dare say anything about breaking up, like it's the best thing for us, because it's not. Huh? Huh? Mina, what are you talking about? I take one of his hands and caress it softly. Alex, I want to have faith. No, let's both have faith. After everything that we've been through. If you let me stay with you, we'll have each other. You don't have to carry the burden all by yourself. You can share some of it with me. Mina, don't be ridiculous. Being with me in my condition won't bring you any happiness at all. Please, think about this carefully. You seem to be making your decision a bit too quickly. You even said strange things about me not explaining anything to you back then. About how I left you. I don't understand. But the thing is, I can't give you or promise you anything. Not while I'm in this condition. All I ask is that we stay by each other's side, no matter what obstacles lie ahead of us. Mia, I don't want to burden you with my condition. Why do you think you're a burden to me? If you think you're being a burden all this time, then please return all the time I spent with you. Alex, you've never been a burden, not to anyone, and certainly not to me. Please, Alex, be honest with me. What do you really want? I care about you. I love you. But, Mina, I don't want to disappoint you or make you sad. What if it takes a long time for me to heal? I don't care, as long as I'm with you. What if I can't remember you? I'll stay with you every day and haunt you until you remember about me. And if you're annoyed with me, then maybe I'll stalk you? That sounds kind of really not good. It sounds stupid. I laugh at my creepy answer. I can't believe I said that. Alex seems surprised, but then he laughs too. It can't be happened. I never realized you could be this stubborn. It's rare to see you like this. I realized how talkative I've been, and my face flushed. Sorry. Alex pulls my body close and hugs me tightly. He buries his face into my shoulder. Alex, I'm sorry. Sorry for not thinking about it well, for not being considerate of your feelings. I'm sorry for hurting you. I really didn't mean to. I thought I'll make the best decision for us. It's okay. I already forgive you. Let me stay with you, Alex. Share your pain with me. You're not alone. Just like all promised back then, the two of us, together. Alright then, Mina. Please stay with me. Of course, Alex. I'll be happy to. But let me remind you that this won't be easy. I nod my head firmly, ready for all the obstacles that we will face. I know. But as long as we're together, I'm sure we can get through it. In the end, you chose a future with him. You knew the truth and decided to be honest with your own feelings and keep your promise to be together with him. You didn't dwell on your past anymore, but instead, you accepted it and took part in it. You decided to live your life to the fullest with him and be happy with your decision. No, please don't worry. There's no right or wrong decision. Like I said, where your heart lies, only you know the answer. Just like EDDA predicted. What do we have here? Mina's determination. A warm cinnamon roll with maple cream cheese frosting. Oh, nice, a different cake. I'll refer to rainbow cake, but this looks really good too. Interesting. A character perceived as good, gentle, and kind, who faced hardships in her life. But even so, her heart remains warm and gentle. She stays strong throughout the hardships. So, this is your answer. I'm happy for you.
Another customer?
Shall we go then?
Welcome to EDDA.
And that's the end. Nice. Oh, yes, the menu changed again. It remains open this time. And he is feeding a cat. That's very cute. Okay, checking the gallery to see if there's something else. Okay, that's really nice, actually. Wow, cute. So we have all the CG and the countdown for the release day, I believe. Yes, you can also see that countdown on the Twitter of the creator too. So I won't be zooming in any of those. This is the introduction of the character. And Taku has an extra VA. Okay. So that should be the end of our gameplay through EDDA Cafe. This is a really nice game. It's pretty short too. I believe it takes about, for me it takes about maybe 2 hours to finish it. And the general review on this game is that it's really cute. You can see the cuteness from the menu, their color style, their art style. It ranges from the more of like soft and warm color in like maybe pinkish brownish, but it's like really light stuff. So I don't remember what that color style is, but soft color. Yes, soft color. I love the design. It suits the general theme, and it looks really nice in itself. You can see here the loading screen, the UI. Yes, you can see the UI, the change of text speed, auto forward time, which I don't use, volume, and so on and so forth. It doesn't have any different language. I'm not sure if there's these additional language or not, but currently it's English here. Maybe they wanted to translate it to another language in future? Maybe. So that's the general look of the design, the UI, the character sprites. Everyone here is really cute. So to gameplay and story is that it's a really short story about accepting the past to reach a future. So don't dwell too much on the past. Like you gonna live on to move on without any regrets. And I'm really glad that the ending wasn't that dark as I thought. I'm sorry if my speculations make things kind of dark in itself. But I'm glad that even though there are 2 endings for it, it is hopeful ending in some way. So none of it are bad endings in itself. It just create a different, you can say a different world in itself. Like in that in which that you know that our protagonist is use magic to have her second chance to meet her boyfriend again. And it's more of a move between 2 words. The word in the past and the word in the future. So it is a decision whether she wants to continue, be hopeful for the future, continue her life in the future, or continue changed her life in the past in a sense. maybe. I'm not sure how it works, but it looks hopeful. Their music for the game is pretty simple. It's soft. It's piano style, and I don't think there's other music for this. Okay, there's some other SFX in some music from Bensao, Soji Sakagami, and Purple Planet music, but I guess the what pops out to me most is this piano music. So you could say it's the main theme of their game. So I guess the thing I would say could make the game better is that their inconsistency. Like I noticed that there is a VR for Taku, but there was no VR for the other characters. So it's partial voice acting, but it's just my opinion. But I thought it would be better if none have voice acting at all, or all of them actually have partial voice acting. Like Taku have a little voice acting, Mina has a little, and then her friend also have a. I'm sorry for not remember her name. Yes, Rin. I'm sorry, Rin. Rin have partial voice acting. Alex have partial voice acting. So it keeps a balance between the voices. Like it feels kind of iffy when you just the whole section you hear none of voice acting, and then Taku appears, and then at the section he started to set his voice line. It pops out, yes, and it also put the attention to him more. But if that is what the creator wanted, then that's fine. But I thought there's a bit of unbalance on that, and during the gameplay, I guess I'm not sure if it's just Taku or not. His expression during the gameplay of the first meeting with Mina, I feel he's a bit too happy. I thought an expression of like worried or embarrassed or something outside of smiling and stuff would be better in that situation. But maybe it's just me. So thank you all for watching the gameplay of EDDA Cafe. This is the end of this gameplay along with the review, the short review for it. The review is kind of spoilerish. I don't think it's that spoilerish, but yeah, but a bit of spoilerish. But I hope it would be helpful for anyone who wanted to try out a game for themselves. And thank you the creator for create such a cute game for Otome Jam. I'm looking forward to playing any future games that you have. And congratulations on the full release. Bye bye!